like an artist, you start with a blank canvas is best. If you start with a canvas that is already full, it makes it a very confused picture. So here, when I first arrived, it was very quiet, very peaceful, and this suited my needs very well. If you want to come and help, I've never done any building at all in my life. I've never studied any building or roofing or plumbing or electrics or anything. I've learned everything myself, and that's been the whole journey for me. Ethos is about, and I want it to be part of other people's life experience, where they come here and learn stuff that they never thought they could do. So it's been a real work in progress, and it's still progressing, and I'm still doing little bits and bobs. But yeah, I had to learn first of all how important it is sometimes to have certain tools. I built that hut with a hammer, a saw and a level, and the level I didn't have until halfway through, so that's why a lot of the posts aren't particularly straight and the angles aren't perfect, and it's funky angles and it's a funky hut, you know, which I think makes it more real. It's not all perfect, and you know, everything nowadays has to be perfect and symmetrical, and you know, I don't want it to be like that here. I want it to be a little bit quirky, a bit different. Ethos is, well, it derives from a Greek word, and it means your feeling and your passions and your aspirations and your values in life. The more technology we have, the further and further away we get from being in touch with ourselves and the planet, and I want to try to find that reconnection with ourselves and with the world around us and with other people. And my idea is to have a place where people can come, regardless of age, colour, race or religion. They can come and enjoy themselves and relax and hopefully improve themselves and learn. Well, here I have about 4.5 acres, which is basically from the beach to the road is 360 metres-ish, and I have 33 metres beachfront. So it's a big long rectangle. Now, as you can see, I have my first hut I built here. Now I'm staying there, but in a couple of weeks I'll be building the main house where I can stay and where we can do yoga and meditation and things there. So it's got plenty of space for cooking and for doing other activities, and then once that is built, hopefully in about 3 months, I will be then with people that come along to help, or on my own if no one comes. Well, as you can see, we've got an abundance of sand, which is can be a positive but also a negative. It's very easy to build with and dig out with your hands and spades, but obviously if you don't mix it with anything, it's not really very strong. So I want to we have some silt out here as well, and I want to try to make my own mud bricks using sand and mud, and maybe some other local materials to blend in with the material. And so that, rammed earth, I want to do some teepees using coconut wood and the coconut leaves, and there are various other options I've looked at, using bottles, filling bottles with sand and using those to make the walls, and using old car tyres, which is like the earth chips. So there's a number of different building techniques I want to explore, and that's why I want people to come and help and learn with me and see, you know, what's the best building technique to use. The key things about Ethos is being self-sustainable. I don't want to have to rely on outside food markets. I want to be able to grow as much fruit and vegetable as possible. So, you know, with the way food prices are going, which is always up, we're a little bit more insulated here. You know, I've put the power in now, so we have electricity, we have water now, which I've, you know, dug all the piping, and we've got a well on site, so there's free water. Unfortunately, the electricity isn't free, but in the future we could be looking at wind power or solar power. So that's something in the future I would love to invest in and be a part of. The great thing about the location here is we're on the main route from everything coming from Bangkok to any of the southern islands. So there's a train station in Lang Suan, there is a bus station, so you've got all the buses, all of the trains that go from Phuket or Suratani or Koh Samui all the way up to Bangkok, all of them stop in Lang Suin. So the transport links are excellent. We have Tesco Lotus if you need some more westernized things. There is even the dreaded KFC in town as well if you want some horrible fast food. So, you know, there is the local Lang Suin is a lovely fishing village. It's based around the port, it sits by a river. So there's fantastic seafood, great transport links, and a bit of shopping. I mean, it's not got your designer shops or anything like that, but everything, you know, everything you need for day-to-day life. Well, coconuts, as scientists are discovering more and more now, that they have a number of uses. Biodiesel is one, healthcare products, coconut water, something, for instance, Madonna has just bought into. There's a number of different uses, which an incredible number of uses. The coconut shell can be used to make matting or rope. The shell can be used to make bowls or utensils, spoons, knives, forks, hair combs. Every part of the coconut tree can be used. I've built my entire hut out of coconut trees. I've used the bark, I've used the core of the tree for the wood. You can use the leaves for the roofing. So there's not one part, even the roots can be eaten, and the heart of the coconut tree. So they call it the tree of life in Thailand, which or the tree of 1,000 uses in, I think it's Malaysia, because it has so many uses and it's so versatile. Over the years I've had many people try to ask me to be more specific about who I want and what I want, and it's very difficult for me to tell you, articulate to you exactly who or what. And really I want, you just come here and meet me and see Thailand. It's a wonderful country with wonderful food and wonderful people, and I'm sure that if you have an open mind and an open heart, then we can both enrich each other and hopefully evolve and become better people.